blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air.
Hey, it's Beth here, episode 643. Okay, it's Jurassic Park World Rebirth. Jurassic World Rebirth, okay? Worst movie ever. First of all, it's really scary. They tried to make it a horror movie. That's what the director's all about. It is scary, but the scariest part is the father. They got this wonderful actor. He's from Lincoln Lawyer, this TV show. Fabulous, gorgeous Mexican guy. And he's got his little family, and they're on this boat. And his daughter falls off the boat, and he doesn't rescue her. This dumb boyfriend does. And it's so frightening. He's just sitting there. It happens with both of the daughters twice. And then the oldest daughter gets mad at this guy who's like, a terrible corporate dude because he doesn't rescue her. And I think it's displaced anger. I mean, the father, he's just like, watch out, honey. As the tiny daughter gets dragged off, he doesn't create a distraction, which everybody knows to do. We've seen Scarlett do it a million times. It is so frightening if you're a kid. Just the worst father ever. In fact, the oldest daughter says, Mom's never going to let you have us again, which is true. But there's no reason for that. And there's no reason to show a man like that, a father like that. It's just not true. Any dad would jump in. So that just took me way out of the story. Another thing that took me out of the story is, towards the end, there's one character that questions why there is a full gas station convenience store on this research and development island where they're creating clones of dinosaurs because we've gotten very tired of regular dinosaurs in the parks where we visit. They don't create more beautiful dinosaurs, more spectacular dinosaurs. The biggest dinosaur in the movie looks like a Jimmy Durante bulbous nose hippo. And it doesn't move well. I mean, this movie was rushed. They thought that if they combined horror and dinosaurs, it would get a whole new audience. It didn't. It's a Steven Spielberg movie, so it's at least 30 minutes on the boat, which actually the only scene that was spectacular was on the boat in the beginning, and I was totally enthralled till the father didn't jump in to save his daughter. There's nothing in this movie. It wasn't spectacular. I mean, there was nothing to recommend seeing it on a big screen. It might look better on a small screen, actually. The first movie was spectacular, and they used puppets for those close interactions, which added emotional responses from everyone, and they didn't show the entire dinosaur. You got a face, and you got a face of a dinosaur, and the reaction of awe, and it was practically perfect. There were a few times when it didn't blend, but it was rare. There was one scene where the dinosaur is attempting to jump on the ceiling fan and it falls. Clearly there's an overlay, but it's still worth it. All the CGI stuff where you see the entire body of the monster, there's no interaction. That's why everyone loves the first movie. It was done, it was perfect because they added emotion and it had a great cast. This one didn't. I'm sorry. The dino on the poster looks as if the Rancor in the Kareem from Clash of the Titans had a baby with a hippopotamus. Okay? It is the ugliest, and that was an ugly creature. That was an ugly creature. It was the ugliest creature I ever saw. It doesn't make any sense. They thought that the monsters were going to create a new vibe. It did. It created a horrible vibe. There isn't a moment in this movie, except when this wonderful black actor, saved at the end. I can't pronounce his name. No one can. That was a good moment. Because everyone else had died. There were so many people that died in this movie. Really nice actors. Just eaten up by dinosaurs in a split second. No emotional response by anyone. And these were friends that they've had for years. That's why it was rushed. The Superman movie is taking twice as long because they're trying to make it work. They tried to write a great script. They tried to create emotional reactions. They tried to get likable characters that you could care about. I mean, his father in the beginning, I thought they were great. And they were just a little family out, traveling the world on a boat. And then he pulls that stunt where he just watches his daughter. I mean, he protects himself. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sure that's the guy I'm supposed to root for. And then Scarlett Johansson, okay, she's beautiful, but she's not special ops. She's too giggly. It just didn't work. When you think of the first cast, I mean, great actors. And puppets made it real. And we've gotten so far away from that. They would laugh to think about doing it like that again. But they should think about doing it like that again. Because Rotten Tomatoes only gave it 51%. I'm telling you, don't see it on the big screen. Don't waste your money. It's not worth it. And certainly don't have a little girl under 11 watch this horrible movie. The daughter never even says anything to the father. I mean, the tiny girl is underneath this yellow boat that I don't even know why. Half of the things, okay, it's so ridiculous. When they're in the convenience store, there's still electricity. It comes on at night. No one explains why. All these ridiculous things happen. But the most ridiculous things are the father just watching his little girls do all the work. And then this boyfriend who's supposed to be, I don't know, some kind of a matinee idol. He's not good looking. He doesn't do anything after that one scene. The father and he don't have any character arc. It's like the dumbest movie I've ever seen. I couldn't believe it. So, save your money and don't let your grandchildren see this with you. The adults in this movie are horrible. The kids are treated like nothing. At the end of the movie, they let this little tiny girl save the day. Oh my gosh. It's if I were a child, I'd be like, whoa, man, what are adults good for? Like setting me out there to be set up to be, a dingo snack for some big, stupid, ugly dinosaur. And they're all brown. Like you look at little lizards and some of them are rainbow colors, some of them are green. This R&D was supposed to create more beautiful, spectacular dinosaurs because we were tired of looking at the dinosaurs in the theme park. They created fat, lumbering, terrible-looking animals. Nobody was scared. Nobody. Everybody got up right after the movie and left. Nothing to it. So, just what a waste of money. What a waste of time. Ugh. I wish someone had told me not to see it. Anyway, not sane, but I will be back. Thanks.
They fly so high, near the